Okay, welcome back for another random status quo song review, where my usual dull and monotone voice is exacerbated by I seem to have caught a bit of a head cold. But anyway, our random number generator has given us song 112, and that means we're off back to the If You Can't Stand the Heat album again, as we are in the last episode with Again and Again. And then actually, if you look at the spreadsheet, you can see this is the sixth song I've been reviewing for this album, so we're certainly getting through this one. So it's the track Stones. My first thought when I got this, oh yeah, I like that song. And then obviously I did my diligent research and looked in the booklet for the deluxe edition, and found out this isn't a view shared by the band. According to Pip Williams, just about everyone involved in the session except from its composer disliked it. He said Rick and Francis hated that song and Spud agreed. So there's a lot of politics to overcome to getting it to make it work. And but he also said it was pointed out that Lancaster put in a lot of extra work to improve the song, and Lancaster himself says in this that he basically rewrote it. Although he goes on to say it's still not great, but it isn't too bad. But so I think I've got a higher opinion of it. It's got a nice little guitar-picked intro, which kind of fades in with some kind of atmospheric. I don't know. I'm assuming it's keyboards in the background. It really builds up quite nicely. It's quite a nice little piece of music before they go into a more traditional quo, kind of shuffly head nodding beat. It's a kind of it's energetic and up, but it's not driving. It's not dare we say it's not a pile driving beat. So they're not quite the head down, no nonsense, but so it's more the jolly side of the core boogie beat. I don't think. Well, I was going to say I don't think they played it live, but judging by the fact nobody in the band seemed to like the song, that I think that well, they definitely didn't play it live. But I reckon it has got that nice beat that the co-fans would have just bounced up and down from the start of the song to the finish. But anyway, so I think it's a nice little song. Once the intro's over, they're kind of much straight into a verse. It's Lancaster singing it, and it's a short verse, and then there's always between verse and chorus a nice little bit of drum fill from Coughlin, and it's a sing-along chorus, and Lancaster seems to be backed by the female backing vocalists, which are quite prevalent on this album. I note from the credits one of them was the wife of Mutt Lange from AC/DC and Def Leppard producing fame. And after quite short, they go verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus 3 times before you get to the guitar solo. After the second one, there's a slight little instrumental break, which is quite nice. And then after the third one, there's the guitar solo, which is a nice little tune, very succinct and to the point. I think it only lasts about 10 seconds. Although when the band comes right down at the end of it, and kind of Rossi echoes the last phrase of the solo, which sounds really good. It's a really memorable part of the song. Really, really nice touch. And then you get another verse and then a double chorus, and then a nice run on the snare drum from Coughlin out of the last chorus into the outro, which has got a nice little guitar piece, nice little guitar outro. And at the end of that, there's a really good fill where Coughlin does fill, and the musicians match the fill, and that's really rocking along. You think this is really good, and then they just kind of go back to the outro and fade it out pretty much instantaneously. You kind of think, oh, could have extended that out. You even just played the full outro section again, or maybe even gone further into a guitar solo. But back to Minor Cribble Apart, I think it's a really good, nice, memorable, hooky song. So yeah, I quite like it, despite what the makers think. So yes, I think I'll put that in my excellent category. I think it's a top little tune. And that's another random status quo song review done. And away from that, if you're on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Music on Friday, you can check out our latest release, Punch and Judy, which comes out. That's Friday the 3rd of April 2026, just in case you're watching this far in the future. In which case you don't have to wait till Friday. You can listen to it now.